Hello, people of the interwebs. It is I, the Jow, welcoming you back to another episode of Trove. Look, it's me, the panda tamer with a duck gun. I don't know what this is actually supposed to be, but it's hilarious. So anyway, I'm on the Dino Tamer, like I just said, and I've actually been working my Dino Tamer up because if you don't know, I think I've mentioned this, I really don't remember, but I actually want the Dino Tamer to be my main for my magic, because Dino Tamer is really good, and especially with the Empowered Gem Box costume that's coming from relatively soon. It's on the public test server. I don't know when that's actually going to come to live, but I hope it's going to come soon, because I really like that costume. It makes everything look amazing. But anyway, I'm not going to be giving anything away, because I actually, as you can see, I don't have anything to give away. I don't think anyone wants any of these things. Maybe if these stuff, if this was tradable, I don't know. No one wants this. I have 26 of these. I don't know why, but anyway, yeah, my Dino Tamer, 18k PR. It's almost getting up to the 20k. I think I have all my, I have all of my gems. They're not all maxed out. I think one or two of them are. Like, these two gems are maxed, and let's see. Yeah, besides that, none of them are maxed. So this guy could probably get to 20k. I don't know how much PR he's going to end up having, though. And when I actually get the Air Dragon, that's going to be a lot better, because more PR. I think that's like 500 more PR. Or maybe that was on my Shadow Hunter. I really don't know. But anyway, let's get on into it. So, I've been messing around with the Dino Tamer a lot, and I mean a lot, and whoa, frame rate, there we go. I don't know why I was doing that, but anyway, let's go to the Water Dragon, because the Water Dragon is the best dragon, and I don't care what anyone says, it is. Oh, hello, leg, we meet again. Dude, let me fly, oh my, what is this? Let me fly. Jeez, I've never had the leg that bad, but anyway. Ooh, look at all those dungeons that are already cleared. I wish I could have cleared them, but anyway, this is Uber, yeah, it is, okay. I was like, is this Uber 9? Maybe it is, but Dino Tamer actually clears dungeons fast, and I mean really fast. And my Dino Tamer, like I said, the gems aren't even maxed out, only these two are, and I can't even imagine what he's going to be like when the gems are even all maxed out. And granted, these gems aren't even the best gems that I can even get. I think some of them are actually really bad. Like, I intentionally got one that was just max health. Yeah, like max health crit hit. My Dino Tamer, I think, has how much crit hit? 87, so it's really good. So without, well, I was going to say without the net. Actually, yeah, without the net. Let's just see. Does pretty good damage, and like I said, this is without the net. Just imagine how much it would be with the acid net. And I do have the right things on, do I? Because I think I was experimenting with the Dino Tamer. Let me actually check right here and see. Okay, Chronomancer, Cubesley. So, I've been experimenting a lot with the Dino Tamer, like good combinations and all that. And it turns out the Vial of Unleashed Power is actually really, really good for him. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's anyone else's playstyle, but generally I find the Tomb Raiser and the Dino Tamer to be really good with the Vial of Unleashed Power and the Chronomantic emblem. I don't know, that's probably just me. Because I'll actually show you something that I don't know how many people know. Unless you, you probably wouldn't know this unless you actually played the Dino Tamer. And this leg, I really don't know why it's doing this, but a while ago, the devs implemented a feature for the devs. This was, for the Dino Tamer. This was, when the Dino Tamer was relatively new. And that is, when you press 2 while you're on the mount, it unmounts him. And as you can see, when I did that, it actually gave me another flask. Like, it didn't give me another flask, it used another flask. Like, I triggered my ult again, even though I didn't. So, what you can actually do is, I don't know, if you're running out of health, you can just press 2, and you'll end up you know, getting your flask, or not getting your flask, using it, and that's 50% health. And in my case, that actually uses the emblem, which, you know, it reduces the cooldown even further, so that's really nice. So I'm pretty much able to use my ult every single dungeon, and another fun thing to do with the Dino Tamer, at least in my opinion, is to see how many dungeons you can actually do before you run out of your ults. That's just like a really fun side thing that I like doing. I don't know how many like other people like to do that. I think the most I've done was like 3 dungeons without not wasting, but until like the ult actually you know, like finished. Ooh, chaos chest. Piece of candy. Oh, I don't think it's yeah, there used to be a chaos chest deal here for 25. I actually got that just because who cares? And as you can see, I'm out of flux. No, that's not the market. I'm out of flux. 77k. I should be getting more tomorrow because reasons, but anyway, let's just continue on the dungeoning. And the legs really, usually it's not this bad. It might be almost challenge time. That might be why, but I don't know. Ooh, I think that was a shadow too. I don't know. So what I like to do with the Dino Tamer also is just jump while you're shooting. All you have to do is hold left click and then just shoot it. And many people might disagree with me. I don't know. Well, probably not now, but they're actually fixing the Dino Tamer to make his dinosaurs useful. But even when that does come around, I really don't see myself using the Dino allies because I just don't really use them. They might be a lot more viable when they actually implement the fix. I don't know, maybe. But even then, I just kind of breeze through the dungeons at a speed that I don't even need to think about using it. But I'm not even using my net. My net, I just realized that. What is this? Shadow? I've actually gotten a seller gun, like, while I was messing around off, like, not recording, and it was actually crit damage. I managed to sell it for, like, I don't remember, like, I think it was like 100k, because it was actually a decent crit damage. Like, it had, like, I think 2 stars and all that. I don't know how many pearls it had, because, to be honest, pearls don't matter, but is that okay? I'm like, what is that? I thought that was a boss for some reason, but I fell down, so it's like, oh. And like I said, you pretty much get your ult, like, every time, you know, you go to a new dungeon. Unless the dungeons are, like, extremely close. But even if that's the case, you know, you'll probably breeze through that one too, just because you'll still have your ults. And, let's see. So my ult's about to run out, and watch this. Am I done? No, I'm not done. Yeah, the server lag's not letting me do this, like, without not using my ults. Well, let me actually show you what I meant by, like, using your ult again. So if I press 2 right now, it gets off of him, but in the process of that, it actually uses another flask. So that's actually really nice. I know it's kind of like, I assume it's a bug. I don't want them to do anything about it because it's the best, but I don't care if they do. It's not, you know, it's not essential for him to, I guess, stay alive, so it doesn't matter if they really patch it, but it's just another cool thing. Put my net down and just just let me spam jump like a madman and just see what happens. Oh, I also got another monitor. Side note, I've been needing another 1080p monitor for like the life of me because shadowplay reasons, and shadowplay is like, it's dumb because there's so many technical things with shadowplay, which is what I use to like record stuff, you know, and just something about it, I can't even explain what it does sometimes. It's just that weird and messed up, but pretty much I got a monitor and like it's, you know, it's super big, and pretty much if I want to describe how big it is, if I put my palm up to the monitor, which is actually a TV, mind you, my character is actually pretty much as big as my palm, which my palm, like my hand in general, is really big, so that's kind of saying a lot, but Yeah, I don't know, just something about playing on bigger and bigger screens. It's so satisfying, and this TV makes my other primary monitor look like an absolute dwarf. And that monitor was pretty, you know, it's pretty big as well. Like, you know, compared to most other monitors that some people use, it's still pretty big, but that's actually now my secondary monitor. So I pretty much got two 1080p monitors just sitting here, and my old primary monitor, yeah, my old one is now hooked up with a VGA cable with I can't talk, and this one is hooked up to HDMI, so not that really mattered, just felt like putting that out there. What time am I at? I'm at 10, about 11 minutes. Let's do like maybe one or two more dungeons after this. Oh, that's another thing. I don't know if I mentioned this, but before I actually got the monitor, I would actually have to disable, well, I don't know if disable, well, yeah, I guess disable, turn it off. I would have to go into the NVIDIA control panel and actually turn off my other monitor, or else Shadowplay would do dumb stuff. So now that I actually have two monitors and I can actually have my secondary one, like, you know, functioning at the same time of recording, I can actually have a timer on that monitor, you know, instead of having it on the stupid my phone every time, having to get that out and all that. Oop, forgot to do this. So pretty much the timer on my, like, for the videos is my voice recorder timer, because my voice recorder has a timer on it, like, you know, how long I've been recording the time. So that's actually really handy. Is this stellar? Oh, just stellar. Yeah, I wish it was a stellar. Man, do I ever. Let's do this dungeon and let's see what happens. Greatness. I hope greatness does happen, because we need greatness in Trove, or bad stuff will happen. So I'm doing about like 3 mil-ish, I don't know, like, you know, per hit. I think that was that with a flask or not with a flask, I really don't know. But anyway, you can stop the video here, guys. It's been about 12 minutes, which I think is a good length. But anyway, getting out a few good stretches, because stretching feels good. And in the next episode of the Trove, yes, the Trove, the Joe and Trove, Trove, we will experiment and see, are other classes good? Not really. I'm probably going to only play on the Dino Tamer and the Shadow Hunter because they're good. So anyway, see you later and goodbye.